have your woman, then that's my dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory till the devil get behind. Now bear in mind the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined, I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind and have you salty as a bacon rind. I'm trying to master.
NBA sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Baltimore Ravens. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone. Zone for a touchback. Mayfield on play action.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Mayfield down.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Deebo Samuel, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now Kamara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Cam's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Play action. It's Newton.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Steps away to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
So now, I think even our referee is confused. The defense accepted the holding penalty, but they just got the ball on the fumble recovery, so that will be negated. That's a tough one to comprehend.
Draw play, it's Eckler. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now a handoff for Drake. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Newton now to throw.
This is swung out to Eckler.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Newton's going to keep it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Running on first down, Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd down and 8. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Newton. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Check safety. Check safety. Express.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Give him 30 yards there.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Mayfield's throw caught by Tony.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Throwing, Mayfield. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as the Ravens push further out in front.
An extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Newton on third down. And that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. And 8 yards.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mayfield.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
This will be caught at about the 5. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Van Jefferson.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now it's the backup Cousins.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Play fake, Cousins. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Cousins.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Newton throwing again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's McKenzie. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a 8 and 6. Makes it 3rd and
4. Newton to throw. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
From the red zone now, Newton. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 2-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of his end zone, Mayfield.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
And he's out right at the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield now from the 50. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here we go.
They go play action. Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
But Baker Mayfield only 6'1", but he can certainly sling it, and we saw evidence of that right there. Nagar now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go.
And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Richie Grant in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they? And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Joe Tryon in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So still 14 yards to go, second down. Another try after the first down sack. Newton going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyreek Hill, 79 yards. And the Pats come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
From the 30 on second down, Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Third down, Mayfield. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Ravens send their punter out now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Here's Hill on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
It's so tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
2nd and 10.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Mayfield down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Kadarius Toney
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
Extra point by Nagar is up and good.
And the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after them now.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. take it at the 37. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Mayfield on play action. Flush to his right. Taking a shot for Samuel.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Hey, one alert! Mike 55!
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's taken down inside the 30. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Mayfield looks to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
They're going for it with Dobbins.
They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
6-yard line. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
To throw, Mayfield. Touchdown! It's complete.
Deebo Samuel from 6 yards away. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. McKenzie returning it.
You thought you had it.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Mayfield off the play fake.
And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Watch two. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Choose the mic. Let him know. Let him know.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Check 99. Whip. Watch the whip. You go tight. You got tight. Right there. Deuce.
Once more, here's Eckler. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Go. Choose the mic. Hey, they're scared.
Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
They are, by the way, into the fourth quarter now in Las Vegas.
And that one is now a 2-touchdown advantage for the Cardinals. A victory there would mean they're 6th on the year.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
On first down, Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Dobbins running out of the gun.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Baltimore, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves